new to it, and I love this film as an action franchise. And in later. Why, hello there YouTube and welcome back to Zombie Weekend. So we're on day 12 and it is the final day of part 3 of Zombie Weekend. So today I am reviewing Resident Evil. So this is written and directed by Paul W.S. Anderson, and it stars Milla Jovovich, Michelle Rodriguez, Eric Midas, James Purefoy, Martin Cruz, and Colin Salmon. So this is based on the Capcom name of Capcom game of the same name, a lot of rhyming there, where in the Hive, a secret organization which works for the Umbrella Corporation, which is a pharmaceutical company. They make viruses, and they make one virus called the T-virus, and of course someone lets the virus out and it goes through the air vents and affects everyone in the Hive, and it goes into lockdown. Next thing we see Alice, who wakes up with no memory of who she is, with played by Milla Jovovich, and then a team from the Umbrella Corporation go down into the Hive to investigate, only to find it sealed off. And for good reason too, as the whole staff there have become flesh-eating zombies from the T-virus. And the Red Queen, the security system of the Hive, has locked it all down for that reason, and they make a stupid decision by letting hell out on Raccoon City. So that is all the story there. So what did I like about this? Well, first of all, I was unaware when I first watched this a long time ago that it was a video game adaptation. Because I never heard of the video games until like this film came out, but I did eventually learn about the games and play them. Well, just the first two. So yeah, I liked the action in this and the visual effects and the makeup effects with some of the zombies. I like the zombies too. I gotta admit, this movie did creep me out as a kid. I must have been about 11 when I saw it, and I mean, now I'm completely immune to it, and I love this film as an action franchise. And in later installments, this did become a cash cow like popcorn flicks, but this first one I actually think was genuinely good. Of course, the source material was there of the game, but none of the characters that I'm familiar with from the games were in this. I believe that some of the characters, including Alice, were made for the movie adaptation. But it had, like I say, the whole aspect there, like the T-virus and the zombies. So I like this whole like mystery sort of action, trying to work out what's going on. Then they need to get out of the Hive. Not only from that, but a single bite can turn you, which is what we see Michelle Rodriguez's character go throughout the whole film, as she slowly becomes a zombie. Of course, there is a cure to the T-virus, the antivirus, as well. But of course, given how the movie ends, it's clear that the virus got out and the whole city was infected with zombies from this virus. And the movie just ends there. I like the ending, the way it just sets things in motion for the next installment. And it's like, oh no, it got out. Are we all doomed here? Are we doomed? But yeah, I thought this was a good actiony film. Of course, there are my dislikes, like not all of it being a full adaptation to the game, but I would say this is one of these rare video game adaptations where it does kind of work. I like Colin Salmon's character in this as well. I even like that scene with the whole lasers when they're trying to jump and avoid them before they, or they get decapitated. But then there's like one moment where the whole lasers just become unescapable and Colin Salmon gets diced up. Of course, he had an avoidable death because he could have just gotten right close to the door and then they switched off. I don't know, but look, I did like this one. It had good action, as I've said already, and some good zombie kills, some good twists and revelations in there. Is it a brilliant zombie film? Yeah, it's not perfect, but it's okay. It's decent. I do like this first one. The first two I feel are the best two, but and maybe the third one. But then, like I say, they did start sort of turning it into a cash cow at that point after the third. But this one is one of the better Resident Evil movies. So yeah, I would say it's a good one. So what am I going to rate this one? Well, like I said, it has its flaws, it has its weaknesses. I'll give it 3.5 brains out of 5, I think. 3.5 brains out of 5 for this one. So not a bad score. Yeah, it's just my opinion. So there you go. That's it for this part of Zombie Weekend. So have you seen Resident Evil? Let me know down in the comments below. If you're new here and you want to see more from me, then be sure to hit that notification bell and also the subscribe button too, not to forget that. All my social media links are linked down below, and I usually upload regularly on Friday and horror reviews whenever, but every now and then I like to dedicate a bank holiday weekend to a certain movie horror genre, and it's zombies. So anyway, yeah, Zombie Weekend will be back for the August bank holiday weekend, which will be the fourth and final part of this series of Zombie Weekend. So yeah, that's it for Zombie Weekend and all my April stuff, and well, it's probably May 2nd now by the time this video's up. But yeah, get ready for May, people, because we got stuff coming in that. So yeah, until next time, don't have nightmares. Oh yeah, I made a little error there. This is the third part and it's at the end of May. So yeah, let's look forward to a great June.